to yet another little broadcast with me and Lady Napsalotl here and the little beefy one. Hiya! Now, I've done a little bit of extra experimenting with the Glamour Plate update. I always like the Dreadworm robes look, though back when I had it like in A Realm Reborn, I didn't like the white, how it looked in contrast to the purple. So I now have the caster's one that I'm able to like equip in place of the healer one as a glamour, so it's all purple rather than like being purple with white. So that's kind of given me a little bit more versatility, and I kind of like that. So I managed to like get my Dreadworm robe properly on my white mage. So yeah. As most of you remember, I, let's see, glam plates, no, that's not it, character, there we go, glamour plates. I had this set up for my white mage for a long time. Now I have changed to this setup. Oh, I know, I could... Ah, the boots, that's what I was missing. Yes, I'll have to put them on again. So, 2 seconds. I need to go to... Ah, there is a in-room here. So I can go check that out. Let's see, glamour dresser. Let's see, footwear. Edit glamour plates. Edit this one. Footwear. Here we go, Cloud Dark claw boots. That's what I was missing. If I were to change these to iris purple, would that look better? Yeah, that's more my style. The tights can say a sort of darker purple because that makes sense for them. Headgear is fine. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. I like that. So as you can see, I now have a sort of purplish aesthetic, which I think goes really well. Right, first things first, let us talk to the Wandering Minstrel. Have you come here to share a heroic yarn with me, Elita? Please, do go on. You have my rapt attention. The Doom Train. Hell on Rails, Extreme. Oh, that's a point. Am I actually broadcasting? First, let's check that. Let's make sure I am broadcasting. Yeah, now live on my channel, part 4. Good. Good, good, good. So, what have you brought for me today? A man-made horror thundering across a levin-struck plain. Kingdoms it was to vanquish, now vanquished in all but name. With even the battlefields they were born to besiege, reduced to ash, the locomotive and its fearsome cargo were condemned to run hither and thither along the rails until time's end. One wonders how the entity housed within perceived its fate. Did its union with the train allow it to take joy in the simple embrace of speed? Had it an innate love of bloodshed? The thrill of each violent encounter may have driven it ever faster in search of foes to slaughter. Or was it fueled by belief that those tracks would someday deliver it home? Perhaps it was unable to understand or accept that Lindblom and its people were no more. I should like to see it reunited with those who created it. If only in song, let the melody carry it where steel did not. Oh, the wild charge it made, beasts aboard and wheels ablaze, entrusted with an ocean's fate, upon glory fixed its gaze. When that kingdom too was razed, with nowhere left to go, oh, the wild charge it made, and ne'er it did slow. Hell on Rails now accessible in extreme mode. Do 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 do. Right, so now that we have that, I can then go to, I assume, Draconia, and there's a seasonal event to do. My lovely darlings. Mwah! Merry Starlight friend, the Starlight stalls are back this year, I'm pleased to say. Make sure ye don't miss them. A very merry Starlight to you, friend. Should you have any questions about Starlight celebrations, it would be my pleasure to assist. What is the Starlight celebration? The Starlight celebration can be traced back to ancient Ishgard. Long ago, a terrible battle claimed countless lives, leaving thousands of children orphaned in harsh cold weather of Korthus. Unable to bear their suffering, Ishgardian knights would offer these children board and lodging within their barracks. Of course, this was expressly forbidden, but the knights devised a plan to sneak them in, disguising the children in jackets of their scarlet uniforms. Owing to their generosity, the children survived the winter and lived to pay forward the kindness they had received. The former orphans would adorn themselves in scarlet uniforms, delivering gifts to children on the coldest week of the year. Thus the Starlight celebration was born. Over the years, the celebration has undergone gradual changes. The snowy bearded captain of the kind-hearted knights has become known as the Saint of Nemia, and children believe that he delivers their hopes and prayers directly to the goddess herself. Similarly, his red-jacketed knights have become the saints' little helpers. They are particularly beloved by the younglings, for it is their role to bring gifts to every child who send a prayer to the spinner. What's your task in all this? My scarlet-clad colleagues and I have been charged with the Adventurers Guild with running the Starlight celebration. The festival spans the entire realm of Eorzea, and we have little helpers stationed in the cities of Gridania, Limsa, and Ul'dah. For this year's festivities, we are pleased to bring back the Starlight Stalls. The market is held in Gridania, beneath an open sky, and caters to children and grown-ups alike. I hope that you'll enjoy it. Until 5 years ago, this amphitheatre was in the northern part of the city, and the calamity struck and levelled the poor place. Thankfully, the Carpenters Guild collected up the pieces, carried them over here, and built it just as it was before. I cannot go a single day without looking it over. So afraid am I that some chirp or stain has marred its perfection. We're currently preparing a new product range. Please come back later. I heard the Order of the Twin Ladder was performed right here in Miketo's amphitheatre. That was before the amphitheatre was moved, of course. Well, do I remember the day the Order of Twin Ladder was reformed? The day I first laid eyes upon the elder seeds here. Graceful yet strong, with a voice like song. When I close my eyes, I can still see her standing there, clear as day. Oh, aren't you the adventurer who was emissary at Greenbliss? To be chosen for the role is a great honour, and doubly so if you're not firstborn. The elder seer doubtless sees great things in you. Apologies, the stalls are overcrowded at present. I'd be happy to show you there once the number of attendees has eased. We three Kinderpunschk. I'm Garanji, could use some help from an adventurer. Elita! What a pleasure it is to see you again in this most festive of seasons. Allow me to reiterate my thanks for your contribution to Starlight's past. Inspired by an old Ishgardian tale, the Starlight celebration is about granting the wishes of children, and this year we are bringing back the festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike, the Starlight Stalls. The first time around, the Carling Canopy supplied us with Kinderpunsch, a kind of mulled punch which we provide to guests. It proved tremendously popular, so we are planning to provide it again, with a twist. Alas, with all the celebrants busy attending to preparations at the stalls, we haven't been able to get working on said twist. If you're not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend us a hand? I am truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me at the Carling Canopy stall in the market. There I shall explain the particulars to you. When you are ready, the guide yonder will be glad to escort you through. I shall see you soon, anon. Ah, so you're the adventurer who has agreed to help us. If you would follow me, I shall take you to the Starlight Stalls. Do-do-do-do! Christmas! It's Christmas! Everyone's Christmas! Christmas! This guy has some dyes for sale. We're currently preparing our new product range. Please come back later. For me, is it? You shouldn't have. What did you say earlier? I have a little something for you too, Kamito. Maybe it's anything you shouldn't have. You don't say anything. Our wooden creations are full of warmth and character. I love Christmas so much! Witness Blitz's spectacular illusions. Wow! Whoa! So sparkly. Ow. So much to explore! Explore! Flower vendor. There's lots of seeds. What's the seeds for sale? You are not a person for talking to. I know that's where I'm supposed to be, but what's on the food vendor? Nothing too interesting. Meow, 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 meow. Something familiar. Christmas! Or should I say, Starlight! Tis the season to be festive, la 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 la. Ho ho ho! How wonderful to see these stalls so lively. I can't decide what to get him as a souvenir. Take your time, my boy. Chocobos! Something to wet your whistle and warm you up. The punch is so good! Seriously. My thanks again for assisting us. I've asked Miyun to join me in explaining our punch plans. She should be along any moment now. Ah, so you're the adventurer who's been roped in to help. Who else would it be? Ah, an excellent choice given the fine work you did distributing the punch last festival. It was a favourite among the attendees, and the mugs had the desired effect of promoting the Caroline canopy. When I mentioned this to my guild counterparts in other city-states, they were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well, and so we had these beauties made. They bear local vistas and motifs, such as a galleon for Limsa Luminsa and a cactus for Oda, with seasonal flourishes worked in for the festive touch. Since we now have 3 lovely mugs, we thought it would be fitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinderspunch. In Draconia, punch is traditionally made by simmering the juice of locally grown apples with blood currants, cinnamon and various herbs. For the Leminson and Oldham varieties, I'm keen to incorporate ingredients found in their respective locales, but I haven't been able to decide on what. And therein lies our request. Hello, could we get some malt punch, please? Whoa! New mug designs! Are the pictures of other cities? I wonder what they're like. Ah, young children, the punch isn't ready yet, but it shan't be long now. We are currently preparing the 2 new varieties you see, using ingredients from the cities shown on these mugs. It does me well to see the younglings' curiosity for faraway lands. It further motivates me to serve up Kinderspunch that will not disappoint, which brings me back to the task we have for you. We ask that you investigate what ingredients we should use to create punch that best captures each nation. Gridania's market attracts many visitors from the realm over, and adventurers such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing out the relevant information. Your confidence is most assuring. I shall apprise the other celebrants of the situation, and then return to Mikato's amphitheatre. I look forward to your findings. So, you're an adventurer. That's so amazing. You'll wish to make a drink that represents Oda. Tea would be a good place to start. We Odans can't get through the day without a good strong brew. It's served up anywhere you get a feed. Doesn't matter if it's a slap-up meal or a sweet treat. I've heard that the Sultana takes hers with generous helpings of butter and honey. Aside from tea, Thunlan has specialities like vanilla, cloves, black pepper, and pearl ginger. The finest stuff can cost as much as gemstones. If you're making a drink that represents Ul'dah, it needs to be a tea with butter and spice that would make good accents too. What's that? The ingredients that are distinctly Ul'dah? Well, most of my countrymen would say nopal and spices, but that would be selling our cuisine short. For dining should be an adventure. The thrill of the unknown, the triumph of audacity. A dish should have all the drama of a championship bout at the Colosseum. Oh yes! Such an experience may be a little stimulating for children, but we grown-ups can appreciate a little excitement, wouldn't you agree? You want to make punch with the lemons and twist. Then you'll want to use plenty of Lenosian oranges, Lowland grapes, and lemons. Lenosian citrus is renowned far and wide. It's featured heavily in Lemminsen cuisine ever since sailors started using it to ward off scurvy, and I always ensure that our restaurant has an ample stock. I'm in charge of procurement at the Bismarck, you see. If you're after quality citrus, I'd be glad to introduce you to our suppliers. If you're making punch with a Lemminsen twist, I guarantee you can't go wrong with a Lemminsen citrus. Whoosh! Whoosh! And we go, 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 go. Meow. Welcome back, Elita. Were you able to learn anything promising? Oh, those ingredients seem representative of Lemminsen and Ul'dah indeed. We celebrants should be able to procure the items, so pray leave it to us. Once the Kinderspunch has been prepared, we'd be pleased if you would do the honours and serve it. When it is time, please present yourself to my colleague at the Starlight Stalls. And if you happen to have a moment now, might I trouble you to speak with the little ones from earlier? I'm hoping that you could learn which city holds the greatest interest for each of them. In so doing, you'll be able to recommend the varieties of punch that would be the most meaningful. Please find the little ones and learn what the city holds the greatest interest for each of them. When it's time to distribute the punch, my colleague at the Starlight Stalls will assist you. The Starlight Stalls are in full swing. Will you be heading there? The punch is almost ready. I can't wait to have some. What do I like to eat? Fruits. We have apples and berries here in the wood, but I'd love to try fruits from other places too. I'll head over soon. I can't wait to see what kind of punch there'll be for something with fruits from other places, I hope. So you'd like the citrus from Lemminsen. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. The mold punch is almost ready. Hooray! I want to learn about all new places, so it's hard to decide on a punch. There's no ocean in Draconia, so it's my dream to go sailing everywhere on a big ship. I want to learn all about new places. One day I'll go sailing everywhere on a big ship. So you probably want the Laminza stuff. Or would you like the... They're giving out hot drinks. That sounds great. I'm visiting with my mum. It's my first time in Draconia, so I guess I want to learn more about everything here. It's my first time in Draconia, so I guess I want to learn more about everything here. Actually, second one might like the Ulda one because that's adventure. Yes, the adventurous spirit of Ulda. Ah, excellent timing. We've received the last of the ingredients and are now brewing the new varieties of Kinderspunch. We expect a throng of children will descend upon us as soon as we begin their serving. Are you ready to attend to them? I'd like to review the characteristics of the cities and their punch. Draconia is located in the Black Shroud, the dominion of elementals. The Caroline Canopy's Kinderspunch has general amounts of apple and cinnamon, and is a valuable bounty of the forest. Limsa is a colony trade, where myriad cultures have come together courtesy of trade on the seas. The Laminzan Kinderpunch blends foreign spices with Lenosian citruses to provide a fusion of flavour that reflects the minglings of peoples in the city. Ruled by the Sultana Nanamo o Nano, the nation of Ulda thrives on commerce. Its bazaars are lined with exotic wares brought in by caravans, while the Colosseum throngs with nobles who seek the thrill of gladiatorial combat. The Uldan Kinderspunch is made by simmering dried fruits and black pepper in a sweet butter tea. The result is a flavour that's royally rich as well as stimulating. You're going to be the trickiest one, because I can't figure you out. I'm ready. Fallen men cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. A friend of mine used to live in Ulda and tells me stories about it. I've always wanted to know what it's like there, if you have something like that. Uldan Punch. Okay, that one was a bit easier. Wow, this is really good. I like a sweet tea with spices. Is this what old dust smells like, I wonder? I'm gonna try to get my friend to come too. I'd love to see what fruits from other places taste like. Do you have a punch that's made with them? Lemons and punch. Oh, it's sour but sweet. I love it. I had no idea they grew so many kinds of citruses in Lenosha. You here for the punch too? Come on, let's go up together. Alright. I heard there's a place called the Colosseum where gladiators fight each other. I want a punch that will make me feel like I'm there. That'll be older. Hello again. I've never had mulled punch before. I'm not sure which one I should try. Draconia punch. So the Colosseum is in Ulda. I'd love to see a fight there one day, but right now there's a fight in my own mouth. Phew, the spices in this punch sure pack a punch. Thank you. I love the apple flavor, and the mug is beautiful too. Oh, I hope I can meet some Muggles while I'm in Gridania. What to choose? I suppose I'd like a punch that makes me feel like I'm sailing somewhere far away. Lemons and punch. Wow, what a great blend of flavors. And I just love the design on the mug. It's ships like this that connect the whole world. Thank you, miss. I've had a lot of fun. It seems the children really enjoyed their punch. You did well indeed with your selections. From here on, we celebrants will tend to the punch distribution with your fine example as a guide. You need only report back to Amgandri, and she will be eager to know how we fare. Please leave the rest of the distribution to us and report back to Amgandri. She will be eager to know how we fare. I wonder, can I buy things from this one yet? Still stocking up shop, huh? Welcome to the Starlight Stars. Return to old Draconia. I've just finished putting out a few proverbial fires at the guild, so I thought I'd come by and see how you were getting on. The more the merrier, as I always say. And if you're here, my friend, may I assume that the Kinderspunch has been handed out to the little ones as planned? We are truly in your debt. With your help, we have not only brought the children festive cheer, but also expanded their horizons. Of course, they're more than welcome to return to try the other types of punch. The longer they enjoy themselves at the stalls, the better. There you are, adventurer. I wanted to thank you again, and Miss Garanchi, and Mignon too. It was absolutely our pleasure. If you enjoyed the punch, then nothing would please us more. When I grow up, I want to be someone who knows lots about the world like you, miss. I'll go and see what's out there for myself and tell everyone all about it. And I want to tell everyone about Gridania too. The Starlight Stalls have reminded me just how much I love it here. That is a wonderful wish, and I've no doubt that the spinner herself has heard it. When the time comes, it will be my pleasure to register you as an adventurer, young man, and I'll look forward to hearing your tales of courage and high adventure. That goes for you as well, of course. I have some tales to tell you. Meow, 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 meow. It seems you've truly inspired young Jultin, and should you have time to spare, you could potentially inspire even more souls by helping us serve up more Kinderspunch. We'd also be glad if you simply enjoyed the festivities here on. It's entirely up to you. While the celebration continues, our guide will be pleased to show you to the stalls. My thanks again, Elita, and happy Starlight. Yay! I hope you enjoy the Starlight Stalls to the fullest, Elita. I shall head there myself shortly to try the new varieties of punch. At this time of the year, few things are better than warming oneself up with a hot, delicious drink. Dance up. We'll dance up. Lemons and sip. And I'm guessing the gulp is basically a persistent version of these. Gridanian gulp. Amazing gulp. And Old Dying Gulp. So basically, if you want the emote to go on persistently, you go for that ones. The Starlight stalls are in full swing. Will you be heading there? Yep, let's go. Merchants from all over Gridania are represented here at the Starlight Stalls. It's so exciting to think about the new places I'll see out there. I'll never forget this feeling no matter how many places I see. Let's see what we get from this. Ah, you're back! The people can't get enough of our punch, and it's all I can do to keep their mugs filled. I could use your help with serving again if you're willing. I should mention that a curious lady came by earlier. She spoke passionately about the spirit of culinary adventure, for gifting us an array of unusual ingredients. Though I was sceptical at first, quite a few guests have enjoyed them in their beverage as an accent. So if you've the urge to add a little something extra when you serve up a mug, I'll leave it at your discretion. I would just be glad for the break. I thought I smelled a lovely aroma. I've already sampled the new varieties, so may I please have a mug of Gridania punch? It will be interesting to see how yours compares to the Canopy's house blend. Is this created chanterelle? Interesting. These fragrant mushrooms are sought after for culinary and medicinal purpose, but I'd never imagined tasting it in a sweet drink. While it might require a more mature palate, there's a depth to this punch that's quite enjoyable. I'd be happy to have it again. Well, I should return to my duties. When you have a spare moment from your own, do come relax at the Canopy. I couldn't help but come see our lemons and mugs being used, and suffice it to say, I'd be much obliged for some punch too. Bugger me, that's sweeter than a Simon's kiss. You put chocolate in here, didn't you? And a whole bleeding sack of sugar too by the taste of it. Still, there's folk as like something a little unusual, and you'd be surprised how many sea dogs have a sweet tooth. What with sugar being used to preserve food in voyages. Aye, I reckon you might be onto something here. Anyways, I best be on my way. Thanks for the hospitality. Next time you're in Limsa, stop by the wench, and I'll return the gesture. Mione invited me to Draconia for the Starlight Celebration, and I couldn't say no. Might I trouble you for a mug of Old End punch? Well now, what a delicious drink. You've added nopal, cactus flesh unless I'm mistaken. Plenty of folk enjoy nopal roasted in savoury dishes, but it works surprisingly well with sweet flavours too. I might have to try adding it to our menu. Thank you kindly. Whenever you're in Oda, be sure to stop by at the quick stand, you hear? Mulled punch for the guests. What a delightful idea. Lest you wonder, my sister Kana E is busy as her wont, so I'm attending the festivities in her stead. I shall have a Gridanian punch, if you'll be so kind. Hey Rhea! Mwah! Moogle Palm Surprise Gridanian punch. Did you say Moogle Palm? So, it's simply a confection made to resemble a palm. That is certainly a relief. And for my companions especially. Without further ado then, I shall give it a taste. Well now, that is perfectly delicious. Just try not to frighten the children over much, do you hear? Ah, you're back. The people can't get enough of our punch, and it's all I can do to keep mugs filled. Oh yeah, I've said all this again. I'm not reading that every time I do this. The Lord Commander of the Temple Knights. What a pleasant surprise to find you here, Elita. 'Tis a great joy to spend cheer to the children during starlight season. Though I must confess, this little helper finds himself in need of refreshment. Might I ask for a mug of the local Gridanian punch? Gridanian punch with a generous dash of birch syrup. Well now, while this punch tastes quintessentially Gridanian, there is no mistaking the Ishgardian accent. Might this be an acknowledgement of the Starlight Celebration's origins? Yet regardless of the intent, the generous amount of birch syrup is a wonderful touch, and during this most special of seasons, I shall allow myself the indulgence. My thanks for the fine drink and company both. By your leave, I shall return to my duties. Many children yet await their starlight gifts, and 'twould not do to keep them. a representative of the East Alderner Trading Company. I thought it'd be you. Oh my, if it isn't Elita. Having concluded some business with discussions nearby, I thought to drop by the festivities. What a pleasant surprise to find your esteemed self manning a stand. You're serving a punch to guests, it would seem, and far be it from me to turn it down. I should like a mug of the Old Dan variety, if you'd be so kind. Namazu Whisker Delight Old Dan Punch. I beg your pardon, did you say Namazu Whisker? Come now, that is surely a jest. I assume you're referring to some manner of ingredient that appears as a whisker, a strand of spice, mayhap? Goodness me, that is certainly distinctive. When seeking to introduce a new speciality, I suppose uniqueness is a way to pierce a crowded market. Well, the drink has quite an invigorating effect, so if you will excuse me, I shall continue to peruse the stalls. The satrap of Razatsan and a diminutive dragon. Oh my god! Ashdaya! Ashdaya! Oh! My god, so cute! What fortune to meet you here, my friend. I had heard tell of the festivities while attending to some matters abroad and decided to make a detour and tour the stalls. I must say, I also smell some familiar fragrances. If you're serving beverages to guests, then 'twould be improper not to accept. May I trouble you for a mug? Extra hot and spicy lemons and punch. Hiya, cuties! I see you have spared no spice in this drink, my friend. I was able to taste it even with this vessel. I dare say Zero would enjoy it. They still serve her special curry at the Mayhain on occasion, and when they do, it never fails to get lively. But to return to the subject of the drink, do take care with the amount of spice. I expect the children here are no less inquisitive than those in Radzatan, and may unknowingly bite off more than they can chew. Ashdaya! A world explorer in search of the unknown. I happen to have an urgent request nearby, so I thought I'd visit the stalls. And who should I run into again but you? Well, seeing you serving punch is a new experience at least. I'll have an Old Dan one, please. Old Dan punch with a sabotender garnish. By the 12. This is sabotender, isn't it? Not you too, Elita. They aren't entirely inedible, I concede, but putting them in a sweet drinks, there are limits, for God's sake. When you travel the world, you truly encounter all kinds of things and people. I suppose I owe you for that at least. Right, now to just give everyone the standard punch. That's very tasty indeed. Thank you, you've been a great help. The Starlight stalls have earned quite a stellar reputation, pardon the pun, and there are noticeably more guests from outside Gridania this year. From locals to visitors and children to grown-ups, the joy is plain to see on every face. Nothing could bring our stallholders more joy. Well, I should return to my duties. When you have a spare moment from your own, do come and relax at the canopy. Aye, the sourness of the citrus and the sting of the spice make for a right fine drop. We the Mincins ain't so keen on Gridania this time of year on account of the freezing cold, but a nice warm drink makes a world of difference. This'll keep me going as I take in the sights neath the snow. Any road, I'd best be on me way. Thanks for the hospitality. Next time you're in Limsa, stop by the wench, and I'll return the gesture. Quicksand. Mione invited me to Gridania for the Starlight celebration, and I couldn't say no. Might I trouble you for a mug of Old Dan punch? Oh my, what a lovely full-bodied brew. You definitely didn't skimp on the butter. It'd go great with crumpets and would definitely be a hit in Oda. What do you say you come and brew it for me at the Quicksand sometime? I'm just kidding. Long as I've been in the business of serving food and drink, it's a force of habit to consider the possibilities. Thank you kindly. Whenever you're in Oda, be sure to stop by the Quicksand, you hear? How fragrant and delicious! 'Tis a flavour we can proudly call Gridanian to forest-born and visitors alike. Might I ask for 2 more mugs of the same for my brother and sister? Wonderful! I shall have my attendants deliver these ere they grow cold. My gratitude for the drinks, and for your contribution to the celebration. Ah, how exquisitely the cinnamon punctuates the sweetness. 'Tis the very taste of respite. The Starlight celebration has its roots in Isgard. To see the warmth and cheer being spread in all corners of Eorzea makes me feel both proud and grateful. My thanks for the fine drink and company both. By your leave I shall return to my duties. Many children yet await their Starlight gifts, and 'twould not do to keep them. Ah, what an unmistakably old Anne. A nostalgic taste. What a fine example this stall is of omotenashi, which in Hinnigan refers to the deep-seated practice of wholeheartedly caring for one's guests. I am also impressed with the offering of 3 flavors. A wise business decision to encourage this repeated patronage. Indeed, the entire enterprise of the Starlight Stalls is inspired, and in offering the chance for children to experience other cultures, it has attracted my interest as an individual and a representative as the East Alderner Trading Company both. Well, the drink has had quite an invigorating effect, so if you will excuse me, I shall continue to peruse the stalls. Ah, so you have used Hanish spices. It never fails to gladden me to see your produce being embraced in foreign lands. And to see that no matter where we hail from, we are united in the joy we find in festivals. Perhaps I shall try to incorporate some aspects of Eorzean celebrations into my own. Yes, I believe it would make a fine gift to my people. Ah, one last one to give. Not bad, not bad. It's interesting to note that while the flora of Sanalani and Yusalani There are many similarities. Their cuisines have evolved rather differently. Though my work for the guild ship took me all manner of places, I rarely had time to enjoy proper meals. As an independent contractor, I can allow myself to take in not only the sights at my destinations, but the tastes as well. My thanks for the drink. I think I'll take a look around the Starlight Stalls, then go on a stroll through the forest. There is much to see and do. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Take care. May you have a Merry Starlight and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when that comes. Mwah! Bye for now, my lovelies. Love you all.